Don't forget to check us out on Patreon, where you'll receive exclusive content to videos that are not available on YouTube. And for those of you that like the one video instead of the 2 video format, you get that as well.
Bam.
For $1.
Bam.
It's $1 a month.
Yep. I think we're cooler than a bag of Cheetos.
You can't even get that for $1.
Hey, that's true. Not hot Cheetos, though. Only like regular Cheetos.
So check us out on Patreon, guys. We hope to see you there. So, Opeth, man, that is my shit.
Opeth is really has really turned it around on this channel, right?
I'm telling you, man.
We've been through, we didn't like Ghost of Perdition too much, and I think they progressively, ironically, like no
progressively,
just I don't know, man, won us over. It's not that we didn't appreciate Ghost of Perdition. It just didn't necessarily resonate with us because of those harsh vocals. And for me personally, I'm still not necessarily into the harsh vocals, but I found myself just really, outside of the vocals, really just appreciating what these guys have been able to do musically. Because we heard, we had Ghost of Perdition, which I did appreciate, but Bleak was just, to me, a step in the right direction musically.
that was like you was in the middle of the bridge, right? That was like the bridge. You were in the middle of the bridge, and then Blackwater Park would just seal the deal.
Right.
I was all the way on the other side of town on that.
Yeah, and Blackwater
Park was incredible.
They knocked it out of here. So,
but I know you said you don't like the harsh vocals, and I'm not really like a fan of that. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that I love the way that sounds, but I think it works for Blackwater Park specifically. Dude, I think that shit when it was like. Yeah, you knew I was going.
Now, Dignity, the song that we're doing today, is off their 13th studio album, I believe. I believe that's what we were reading in Wiki.
That's crazy.
13th studio album. That's insane. And it's interesting. Once we kind of started, it worked out for us, because once we kind of started to get into Opeth, now they're releasing a new album, which is really cool.
Which is dope.
And the album is pronounced, and it took me a while to practice just to get this right.
Let us know what it is. Let's hear it.
It is.
Don't fuck it up.
If I'm not mistaken, it is...
Encoda Venenum.
Yeah, man. Sorry about that. Like, I've had like allergies lately, so my voice may not sound exactly the same. Every once in a while.
Sounds a little feminine though.
Yeah, it cracks once in a while. I mean, allergies and shit. Fuck, it does different things to different people. But yeah, that.
So, thank you for that.
Yeah, no problem.
We looked up the
practicing that.
The Latin meaning for this is a poisonous trail, right?
Yes.
So,
I believe that's what we read.
So interesting title to a song called Dignity. So I'm interested to see where the correlation is there with that, So
not sure if this is what the concept of this album is. We know that Opeth tends to take you through a journey with their music, so we don't know too much about where they were going with this album. So I guess, we'll try to, listen to it, piece it together, and see what happens here.
Yes, sir.
But we had to get to Opeth. We had to get to their new shit because we saw a lot of comments like, "Oh, y'all did Tool? Oh, okay, you did Korn and Slipknot, but you're not gonna do Opeth? I thought y'all liked Opeth." Bam, here we go.
Here we go.
Let's get into it. Opeth, Dignity.
They come right in, huh?
Ryan, man, sorry, man, you guys may see me, my face grimacing here throughout the video, man, because last night, I was walking in the dark, man, and I stubbed my my toe on a table leg, and it was just like, man, it was this crazy, like, blood-curdling scream that I let out. It was kind of like...
That sounds like to you?
But seriously though,
dude, that is excruciating.
So the pinky toe?
That is excruciating pain at any time, especially if it's late at night because it's unexpected, right?
Exactly.
Because you're just like you stumble into the bathroom with a rock hard dick that won't go down and shit. You know what I'm saying? To take that midnight piss and shit, and then pow! You're like, oh damn.
Yeah, man. So
I'm ridiculous, guys. I'm ridiculous, guys. Sorry.
This is Opeth, so we have to take it seriously. You know what I mean? All right, guys, we're really gonna start it up this time. All right, relax. All right. That is great, Johnny. Came right away. work for that fucking head nod, huh? You gonna work for that head nod. I think that's part of like the package when they're writing songs and shit. I do
change it up right here.
Yes, no, there's no head
As soon
nod.
as you start to catch that groove, change.
No, there's absolutely it's something about head nodding that is just tacky. You know what I mean? So we want to make sure that we write the music to avoid any possibility of a head nod. No, in all seriousness though, this is a
different project. Doesn't it sound different from Sorceress? Different from Blackwater Park? Different from Ghost of Perdition?
Yeah.
It does. It just sounds different.
Just taking it in. That's kind of where I'm at right now. But I guess I appreciate
the creativity.
Yeah. Them just adding a new element to some new elements to what they do. You can still of course hear their DNA in there.
Absolutely.
As you always do, but they always seem to just build on what they've established. Every time I hear something from them, like, I could see how they built on something that sounds familiar. It's really cool, man.
Yep.
All right, let's get back to it.
Here we go.
Yeah.
This is Opeth right here. This is what they do. Here's the Opeth journey, so to speak. This is like
All right, Opeth fans, man.
what's up?
Bear with me, man, on this. I'm hearing, and this is just my opinion, and y'all, listen, you sign up for reactions, okay?
That's true.
Gut reactions, not comprehensive reviews when we've heard the song 18 times and we've had time to do the back research and look at the interviews that these artists have done and then piece it all together. That's not what this is. Not a comprehensive breakdown or review. This is just gut instinct. What do we think of this song? I'm hearing Seal right here. Seal. Go listen to Kiss from a Rose, and the little soft melodic.
It is very soft.
Oh, we gonna do that?
Yeah, let's play it for him.
We gonna do
let's
that?
Play it for him because
all right, let me. Maybe I'm
because
tripping
I know
on
that song too.
Yep, maybe.
And I hear what you hear, but
I'm here. This where we are right here. Just the soft melodic vocals here.
I think I agree with you with the softness. Do they sound alike? I don't think so.
I think the softness.
So? Play it. I could be tripping.
Kiss from a Rose.
I love that song. By the way,
we reacted to that. By the way, check that video out.
There is so much a man can tell you, so much he can say. You remain
Okay. Not exactly where I was going with it, but somewhat. I swear to God,
George?
he better not say I had Seal in mind when we were putting this together. Yes. I didn't think anyone would guess that, but yes.
Is that how they talk?
Brilliant.
Is that how they talk?
No, I don't. shout out to my Swedes, man. Not exactly what I remember. It just.
But that's what I love about you, man. You know when you're like, you
gotta
keep it 100. You keep it 100. You know what I'm saying?
I still feel like it's a smidget of it. You know what I'm saying? So if we're gonna assign a percentage, I'm gonna say 5% Seal in there still. I'm still sticking to it.
Okay.
But I love what I've been able to hear from the lead singer vocally though, because we've heard growls, right? Mm-hmm. We've heard growls. We've heard the cleans and intense rock vocals. And I just think he has actually just naturally a very good singing voice. He can actually really sing.
Yeah, the way he can go up and down and the versatility in his voice is dope.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
He's showing some range.
Yeah,
man.
dude.
Sorry for the detour, guys, but we know.
And you.
Yeah, as like I said, you signed up for reactions, so we're gonna do that. All right, let's get back to it, guys.
No.
A little bit, dude. He told my dude, that sounds like Seal. Give us some feedback. Dude, a little bit.
Really?
Give us some feedback on that. I ain't gonna stop it again. Give us some feedback.
But I will say this sounds beautiful.
But it does sound good, regardless of what you think. It does sound good.
No, they bring that shit back crazy. There it is. Yeah, I knew it. That train,
There we go.
Yeah.
Life with dignity.
Maybe I'm just off my game today, man.
What do you mean?
I'm hearing like when he said from congratulations on, I'm getting Elton John vibes. I think he went from Phil, then he went to traditional, really upper echelon traditional rocker singer guy when he said
We're like, no, 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 no. Yeah, that's it. It's hot.
So that was traditional rocker guy voice.
Yep.
Then before that, the seal vibes with the soft melody, right? The soft melodic sort of texture there. And now with this congratulations, I'm hearing Elton John. From congratulations on, Elton John. I'm telling you, the bottom line is what I'm trying to say is the versatility in his voice, right?
It's crazy.
I think he gave you 3 different styles, whether or not you agree with me or not. I think that there's 3 different styles he's delivering here, which I think is very impressive.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, is that fair?
It's incredible. Yeah, it's incredible, man. Killing this, man.
Shout out to
I'm
you.
enjoying it.
But the person who agrees with me will get their request reacted to.
Yeah, everybody agrees.
bullshit. Okay, we have 3,000 requests. That we have. All right. Actually, you know what, man? We'll give our thoughts here. I know we're having a good time and we're kind of clowning around, but this is a very interesting listen. Man.
It is.
Let's keep it going, guys. Opeth is, dude, I don't know, man.
Yeah, they're so creative, dude.
It's interesting because I'll let it finish.
Does it sound like a sinister movie or something?
It does.
Like
Yep.
Like it's,
exactly.
You know, that kind of theme.
And it's just, it would help to have the
theme of what this album is going to be.
concept.
Yeah.
What are they going for? What's the story here?
Yeah, because that sounds sinister too.
Exactly. The
like
laughing
all laughing and shit. As they like eating your brains and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Dude, it's a lot, man. It's a lot. They're so creative, man. I don't know if you guys could hear us over the music, man. At the end there, it seems like it was very like sinister, like that. La, 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 like 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. I could see that like in a sinister type of movie, or theme, and then that sarcastic laugh and shit, like like as they're like fucking eating your brains or like, you know,
toasting with like your blood and champagne and champagne glasses and shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, to your point, man, super creative, dude.
Very.
Looking at this song, man, and just listening to all the different movement within it. George kind of touched on this a second ago. It really would help if we knew like the theme or the concept of the album, because I'm pretty sure that this is within whatever is going on within that album. I guarantee this is a piece of the concept that's going on in that album, you know?
Yeah, the music, obviously within, when he was saying the snakes are slithering, I believe, we don't really have the full lyrics in front of us, but I believe he was saying something about the snakes are slithering, right? And then it sort of trailed off into the sinister, what we believe to be the sinister laughter, right? Mm-hmm. And the music, obviously you heard the change, right?
Yep.
You know, the tone completely switched.
Yeah.
So kind of understanding where they're going with the album, what's the sort of message that they're trying to get out there, what's the story that they're trying to tell, will make those parts make more sense.
Right. Yep.
I thought that this was here's the thing. I think that this is a great song, just great in terms of just artistry. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I guess what I'm battling with is how listenable it is consistently for me. It is definitely, it was just done well though. I mean, I thought the versatility vocally really stood out to me in this song. I think the lead vocalist really just took you through a slew of different emotions, a slew of different styles, in my opinion, as well. Right? Even like I said, I'm being funny. Whatever style you want to insert into what my opinion of the style, you know, what my opinion sounds like. Whether I heard Elton John melody, and I don't think his voice sounds like Elton John, but it sounds like a melody that Elton John would use. It sounds like a melody that Seal would use or a style Seal would use, and then the traditional rocker voice. So that really stood out to me. It was catching me. And of course, it meshed so well with what they were doing as they were transitioning to the different sections. Another thing I really love about Opeth is just their ability to sort of to provide this sort of modern, unique, cutting edge freshness to their music while still having sort of a regal feel in their music, right? A lot of their stories and the journey that they take you through is dealing with like medieval times and in an older time. So it's modern and classic cutting edge, but it has sort of a classical feel and a classical feel to it as well, right? Based off of the stories and even some of the elements that they use in their music. So I think that that's just really their own thing, and it's just another sort of layer to their creativity. And it's almost like looking at it's like a Shelby Mustang. You know what I mean? Listening to them is like just driving a Shelby Mustang, man. You get the feel, right? It's new, like modern, like a new
retro look, but modern car, built in like 2019, but it still has the essence of a retro
classic muscle
Makes
car.
sense.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's I don't know. There's car people are crazy as hell. Car people are crazy and metal elitists.
Oh,
so if you are a metal elitist and a crazy car person, just relax, man. I'm just using, you get the example that I'm using. So anyways, and then on top of that, the damn solo at the beginning. Just these different elements and how they're placing these different elements that we're hearing. Look, I'm gonna go out on a limb, man. We've heard the new Tool, right?
Yep.
We've heard Slipknot. We've heard Korn.
Yep.
We've heard Parkway, right? Alter Bridge, which is more rock. So we've been trying to really touch more modern songs from bands that people love. You know what I mean? That's very deliberate.
Yep.
I'm gonna go out and say this. We love the Tool. I thought the Tool was awesome.
Yeah.
But man, this to me was the most boundary pushing creative effort I think that I've heard
And I agree with that.
All the new stuff that we've listened to. So I think I'm appreciating this a little bit more than some of the other newer offerings from bands that we actually like. So
yeah,
I'm gonna say that. Whether or not it's gonna be on the playlist, I'm gonna listen to it again and listen to it again, and we'll see. But dope, nonetheless.
It's a great song.
I know when
man.
I've heard something great, I just don't know if it's something that I'm going to be listening to consistently, but we'll find out.
Yeah, I agree with that, man. I'm definitely going to have to sit with this and give it another listen. I know that for a fact. But to your point, there's things that I really, really liked about this song, you know. Yeah. And to your point, I think it really, they're really boundary pushing.
Yes.
This group really, I believe, I think they really take chances. But the way that they take chances, though, is like. Let me give you an analogy, like Steph Curry. Steph Curry, to me, takes horrible shots, but he makes them, right? So is it a horrible shot? You know what I'm saying? But it's evolution to him, you know, because not everybody is Steph Curry, but everyone goes down there and fire up threes, but they're not as successful as he is, you know?
Absolutely.
So my point is that's a chance, that's a risk that he takes shooting up three, but he makes a lot of them, so you gotta you gotta respect his game. And that's what I think Opeth is doing. They're changing the game, or they're trying to change the game, and I just hope that people are receptive to it and understand what's really going on, because there's a lot of dynamic skill and a lot of things that they bring to the table that I don't know if people are gonna appreciate.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that 100%. But even within those risks that they're taking, I feel like it's logical.
Yes.
It doesn't feel like I'm just throwing this in here just to throw it in here.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like it's a little bit more calculated, you know. But anyways, man, take that for what you will. You know,
sir.
that's just kind of our gut instinctual reaction on this one. It's a thumbs up.
Yeah.
We just don't know if it's gonna make the playlist or whatever the case may be. But I enjoyed. That was a very entertaining listen, and I think on Patreon, I said that I was getting ear fatigue from just kind of hearing the same stuff over and over again, and I'm not really hearing much innovation. And that was definitely different, and that was exactly what I was hoping that we would hear soon. You know what I mean? Salute to Opeth.
Again.
Musical savants over here, man.
Yes, sir.
So that's the end of the video, guys. If you enjoyed that, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And also, guys, we do have a Patreon channel. If you're interested, you will get early access and exclusive access to our content. The link for that will be in the description. I'm George. That's Ryan, Lost in Vegas.
We out.
We out.